I'm tracking the Alberta Clipper that's putting down a few inches of snow across Maine. Here it is. Gray, Windham, Harpswell, Brunswick. You see these bands setting up here that are coming in from the west. Here's some of that coming up towards Rockland, Penobscot Bay, up towards Bar Harbor and MDI. So that snow is going to continue into the next several hours, and it'll wrap up this afternoon. There's a heavier band coming through New Gloucester right now. Head up north, take a look at what's going on in down east and northern Maine. Some snow bands. Now, the radar beam in down east and up towards the county, it's going to start to look up a bit in the sky. You're going to miss some of this banding, but it is snowing. South of Holton, you see that snow coming down right here, Route 1. So it is snowing. It will be lighter heading up north, but I do expect down east to get on some more snow bands that will be harder for the radar beam to pick up, but it is going to be happening later on. Here's a look at what's going on right now in the surface analysis. So this shows a snapshot of the atmosphere. Here's your Alberta Clipper that's coming through the Gulf of Maine, and then behind that, here's your little trough that's going to come through, and this is going to warm things up briefly, even mix over to some rain at the coast in southern Maine, and then also give us another half inch or an inch of snow, or depending on the snow squalls that come in from the west, from this kind of inverted trough. The atmosphere is upside down. There's a weakness in the atmosphere. So see that here on the forecast. There's your little L coming through. That's your inverted trough, your little kind of weakness that's going to be coming through on the backside. That's right there coming to the northeast. So we're not done with the snow everywhere yet. There's going to be some more snow midday, early afternoon that's going to come through. And then that's going to push through, and then we clear out Thursday. And then Friday, another storm comes in. This one's different. It's not an Alberta Clipper. This one's coming from the Midwest, okay? And that's going to come through and throw moisture over cold air from a weak high pressure system that is setting up here over to the north of us. So it's going to be kind of a battle of a rain-snow line on Friday. Here's a look at things on Friday. So you're waking up to this first onset initial wave of precip out ahead of things, so kind of like the warm front. So you look at this here. This is snowfall activity that's coming through Maine once again on Friday. Okay, so Friday during the day. So I want to put things up, and there it is. So down east, you're seeing snow. Notice here, though, in southern Maine and central Maine, you're not seeing snow from this. This is just a very weak wave that comes through. Could put down an inch or two, and this comes through Millinocket, Eastport, over towards Machias. And then that's going to clear out. We'll get a little bit of a lull late morning on Friday, and then switch things over here to Friday afternoon, Friday evening time. Here comes the big kind of batch of moisture with this, and here it is. You see there's a battle going on of a rain-snow line in southern Maine. It's all snow for most of Maine, especially western Maine, the Carabasset Valley, mid-coast, down east. You see, this is all snow. But south of that, you got your rain-snow line, your little battle that's happening right now over southern Maine. And then eventually it changes to all snow on the backside before you wake up on Saturday. Okay, and then here we go. Sunday night, more snow comes in. All snow Sunday night. This is around 1 o'clock in the morning. And then that transitions to a little bit of a rain-snow mix Monday morning, especially outside of the mountains here, as another kind of slug of moisture comes our way. So let's take a look at things here now in more detail. This is Friday afternoon, Friday night. So it's a very close call of whether or not it's rain or snow. In a place like southern Maine, notice here the temperature at the ground is 33 degrees. 33 degrees actually, all the way up to about 950 millibars. So about 1,000, 2,000 feet up in the sky. It is above freezing. So that would be rain, depending on how hard the snow is that's coming down. You need the snow very hard to bring that cold air down to the ground level to overcome that 33 degrees. But it's only 1 degree, right? The freezing mark is 32, so it can happen. But you really would need a tremendous amount of a heavy snow rate to bring that cold air down. And also, if the ground is 33, it's going to have a tough time accumulating on the ground because you're above freezing. Remember, 32 is obviously the magic number. But it can snow at 33. It can snow at 35 at the ground. You just need it to be heavily snowing at that time. So right now, that's why I'm looking at the rain-snow line. Now, if you look at things here temperature-wise, this is Wednesday, January 29th, today, and you've got the cold air that's going to come in behind this clipper, right? But watch what happens here. The cold air gets very cold briefly for Thursday. Then we warm up for Friday, especially along the coastline, and then we cool down again for Saturday, and then we warm back up again in February. This is February 4th. Then we cool down again. You see February 6th. That could set the stage for another storm, but then we warm back up again for February 10th. So very volatile in February. Temperatures going up, down for several days and weeks here. So the February pattern is looking to be very up and down, especially as we end January and start February and get into a new month. Okay, so it's going to be like that. So you can always get the latest details. National Weather Service, love their discussions there. You can read those online. If you're interested in getting into weather, every day you got to read the discussion from the National Weather Service and kind of set the stage of the day and the next several days and line things up with what's going on in the atmosphere. So what are you seeing? Did you miss something? So if you want to become a meteorologist, my professor, Dr. Blackman at SUNY Oneonta, always taught me, read the discussion every single day. So that's why I'm a meteorologist. I love reading that stuff. I love the science part of it. So a little bit of a peel back there into what's going on in the forecast. Nappycast.com, jasonnappyweather.com. I'll have a blog up soon so you can check the local forecast. Thank you for watching and hope you have a great rest of your day.